Hey guys, Tough Thumbs here. So I'm relaxing, having a beer. I'm having some chocolate stout. Shit is amazing. I'm not a big drinker, but I do like my really good beers. I do drink them maybe once or twice a week. Try a new flavor, you know, just relaxing. And decided to celebrate because look at that color, guys. You know that's delicious. Freaking a little bit tipsy because this is probably 10% alcohol. Anyway, so I'm celebrating because I accomplished something today that I never thought. Well, I thought eventually I'd do it, but yeah, I didn't know if this would be it or not. But a while ago, I did a trade with Juju for his Microtech whale shark to do a Framelock conversion for an Emerson Roadhouse. And the agreement was, you know, like, if I can't do it, I'll just do something like that Gypsy Jack, like something ridiculous. You know, I'm just using an example that wasn't done before, but yeah, so I do something like really crazy on his knife if I couldn't do the Framelock. And so today I woke up and I was just like, screw it, I'm gonna do it. I mean, Anonymous had a different idea, you want to get all machined and stuff, and that's not my intention, wasn't to do it with machines, because I mean anybody can just get sent out for machining. But you know, I wanted to do it by hand, see if I could do it, and I knew I could. I just wanted to, you know, I just basically had other people telling me that I shouldn't or couldn't. And guys, if you ever have people telling you can't do something, just don't listen to them. I mean, just really don't listen to them. I've had people tell me for a long time I can't do this and that, and I mean, I'm psyched every day to wake up doing what I do because people told me that, you know, I wouldn't do shit with my life. But you know, I always had, you know, I always, you know, treated people with respect, and you know, worked hard. You know, I may have fucked up a lot, but you know what? And you know, I never lost sight of like what I wanted to do with life. So this one was one. This is kind of an accomplishment for me, like big time. I'm almost feel a little bit emotional about it, but this one belongs to Juju, and he's a really good dude on YouTube. If you guys aren't subscribed to him, definitely subscribe to him. He's got a lot of good insight on knives and a lot of good info. He's a funny guy, as well as a very informative channel. So I'm glad I did this for him. It's not finished. I'm going to be putting a carbon fiber scale in here and doing all the crazy stuff to it. But I want to show you guys. There's no pot clip yet, and the freaking tap is broken off in one of the holes. So I'm going to have to go to the machine shop and get that pressed out. But you know, it happens. Stuff happens. So here is your Emerson Super Roadhouse, massive blade. You see a polished up pivot. But on this side, it looks nice. Got your titanium Framelock. As you can see, that one hole there has a bit broken in it. No big deal, just we don't want to take it out by force, so we're going to get it machined out. So, see, the centering is not perfect yet because we still need to tap these guys, but it doesn't rub. It's very smooth and it locks like a rock. No blade play whatsoever. Feels really nice. You see the beveling is all just done by hand. Everything here is done by hand. I could explain it to you guys. Yeah, this is basically done by hand, all the beveling, just going like this with a Dremel. Let me bring out the original here. Now, my dumbass sits there, I'm like, all worried and stuff about the detent, not having enough room for the detent there. But it turns out the detent's actually on this side, and I can't believe I didn't realize that. But the detent can go pretty much anywhere as long as it contacts the blade on this side. But the detent that hits a hole in the blade is actually on this side of the Emerson, or all Emersons pretty much. This is a little tight, but you see, you know, nice strong lockup. Just need to carbonize it, so when you do whip it open like that, it won't stick at all. You know, it's freshly cut titanium, tends to stick a little bit. But I mean, that's only if you whip it open. See some of the markings on the blade still from my epic journey. I used Alan Oleschowitz guide to tactical folder. Making a tactical folder pretty much taught me a hell of a lot, and I used his techniques in this, and it worked very nicely. I mean, this may be boring to some of you guys, but for me this is my most epic pimp job, because I've watched guys on the forums like Yester and all those dudes, Ferk, you know, all these guys, a kind of a rite of passage doing a Framelock conversion on an Emerson. And I felt like it was so far out of reach, but I just, you know, jumped right into it. And, you know, Juju's such a good guy, and he was such a good sport about it, you know, letting me have the option of, like, ducking out if I really couldn't do it. That there was no pressure. And, you know, he doesn't rush me, you know, he didn't say, how's that Framelock coming? He didn't say a thing. You know, he just, like, do your thing, and, you know, what happens, happens. So I definitely want to thank you, Juju, because you were definitely the guinea pig on this, and I just think that's awesome of you, man. And you're definitely getting your trade's worth here. Now, once I put that carbon fiber and spiff it up a little, why don't you focus? Basically, all I use for this, I mean, it's not 100% flawless. Like, you can see inside there, like, there's no way I'm going to be polishing up inside there. I'll try, but you know, I mean, this was done with. Basically, right here, I have a 6-inch vise. It's got like the two different, it's kind of like a mill type of thing. It's got two different, God, I'm a little drunk right now, guys. So you turn the thing and it goes this way, and the other one goes this way. You know, it's like a vise clamp thing on your drill press, whatever. That is the most horrible description of anything ever. But you basically hold it in place, you can move it around. I basically have this sitting like this, just the frame, and I brought carbide burr bit down. And I basically moved it along here very slowly and just cut away right here, and then just did this kind of like design in it just right at the end there. With this guy, you guys be surprised what you can do with the Dremel bit. I'm telling you. If I only had one of these things like within reach right now, because I just lose stuff every minute here, so give me 1 second. Alright, this isn't it at all, but it's sort of it. You get these Dremel bits, and they have the metal cutting little discs on them. This is a diamond, but it basically hangs from your drill press, and I got one of those guys. You just basically just go through about 20 of them, maybe, and you get this nice perfect. You can see how perfect that is. I mean, it's not flawless, but it's, for me, that's fine. I don't give a shit. That's fine. And up here, you know, it's very difficult, and cutting the lock face not easy. It's basically like, you know, half you know, watching videos and, you know, and tutorials, looking at pictures, looking at Framelocks, and half just dumbass luck. So a lot of it's hand filed here. I got Anonymous to actually help me out a little bit with this, just for the end part, because I didn't want to mess anything up. I basically needed him over my shoulder, kind of making sure that everything was perfect. Because I've done, you know, I did my lock, but, you know, mine is mine. You know, I shaped that how I wanted to, so I fucked up. I could just change the shape of it, you know what I mean? But this is a factory knife, and it's just awesome. It is just freaking flawless. I mean, I don't care. I mean, I'm sure Juju doesn't care. I mean, these are just like kind of, you can see the progression. You know, there's a little spot there. I mean, stuff's going to get touched up a little bit once it's finished, because once the main bulk of it's done, you know, I can just focus on just little details and stuff. But guys, I'm very happy with this, and you know, sorry this is boring for some of you, but for me, this is just a really big deal. It's almost like you know, becoming a man when it comes to knife pimping. So I'm gonna get a backspacer, carbon fiber. It's gonna be all sorts of nice. So that'll be like coattailing on some other video in the next couple days. You'll see it up there after we get back to the machine shop. Hopefully that'll go smoothly. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I'm gonna be flipping this thing or playing with it all night, just kind of like breaking it in for Juju. You know, You know, because that new titanium frame lock can be a little bit stiff, but you know, I'm gonna play with it. So, cheers, guys. Have a great night. Thanks for watching. Sorry this is all I did from 9 o'clock in the morning till now, but it's all I got for you today, guys. And thank you so much for watching. Peace.